Hi guys, this is how you're going to blend your watercolor pencils together. First thing is you're going to do the sketch of your bug really lightly, just with a grey lead pencil. Don't worry too much about details at this point. Then you're going to grab your watercolor pencils. Now before you start drawing, please make sure your pencils have that little golden arrow on them, or paintbrush on them, because that tells us that they're watercolor. You're going to start with your lighter color first. I'm going to start with my yellow and just blend and color onto the watercolor paper. And you want to kind of press quite hard because you want a lot of the pigment on, because when you add the water it'll dilute it a little bit. I'm going to go for a kind of gradation here, so I'm going to swap colors and just kind of lightly blend over the top as well. Okay, you might choose to use another little color. I'm going to put a tiny bit of green up here, but because the green's a darker color, you don't need so much of it. It'll make mine look a rainbow beetle. Okay, once you've done that, then you can get your watercolor brush and you can add the details. Okay, so you only need the tiniest amount of water. Make sure that you dip the water in, wipe it, and you might even just kind of dab it on a cloth. You're going to start here and just blend up the colour really lightly and carefully. If you're finding you've got maybe too much of the orange, again you can dab on the piece of cloth. Just really slowly blend it through. When you get to this darker colour, just be really careful not to blend it too much into the colours you don't want, and wipe that brush to get rid of any excess. Okay, that's looking nice and blended together. You can also use the pencils in a different way. You could dip them in the water, or you can brush water on. You can kind of add them in there to kind of bring out those colours a little bit more. But just be careful not to press too hard, because it will rip the paper if it's wet. Okay, so there's some watercolour techniques. Once you've done your full bug and it's dried, I would use your fine liner, and you can kind of outline the details. And Miss Allen's also got those cool metallic markers, so you can kind of go on and use the metallic markers to add the details and add a little shine, make it look interesting. Should be fun.